If the elephant teaches us that survival depends on remembering, the leopard teaches us that survival often depends on protecting what has already been earned. Because not every battle begins with a chase. Some battles begin after the hunt is over. Somewhere beneath an ancient acacia tree, a leopard named Zuri watches the world with unblinking eyes. She is alone, not abandoned, not forgotten, alone by design. Unlike lions that rely on pride members or elephants that move within families, the leopard walks a different path. Her survival depends on independence. Her success depends on silence. Her future depends on decisions made with no one beside her. The wilderness seems to recognize her presence. The grass bends carefully around her. The wind lowers its voice. Adult female leopards typically weigh between 30 and 60 kilograms, while males may exceed 90 kilograms. Their muscular bodies combine strength with agility, allowing them to sprint at speeds approaching 58 kilometers per hour. Leap more than 6 meters horizontally, and climb trees with astonishing ease. Their rosette-patterned coats function like living camouflage, breaking up their outline among branches, grass, and scattered sunlight. Scientists consider the leopard one of the most adaptable large cats on Earth. Capable of surviving in forests, mountains, savannas, and even areas near human settlements. Yet despite all these advantages, Zuri carries a fear that few observers ever notice. The fear of losing what she has worked so hard to gain. As Zuri grips the impala with powerful jaws and begins dragging it toward a nearby tree, distant laughter echoes. Scientists have documented that leopards frequently lose kills to larger predators, particularly lions and spotted hyenas. In some regions, kleptoparasitism, the theft of food from one predator by another, can significantly reduce a leopard's feeding opportunities. Yet slowly she ascends, hauling the impala higher and higher until it rests securely among the branches. Scientists estimate that leopards can consume up to 20 kilograms of meat in a single feeding session when food is available. Every meal represents survival. Every meal represents a successful gamble against failure. And perhaps that is why the leopard's story feels so familiar. Because humans live this story too. We work for opportunities. We build careers. We create families. We pursue dreams. And often our greatest fear is not failing to achieve them. The leopard reveals a truth hidden beneath the surface of achievement. Success is fragile. Security is temporary. Progress requires protection. As dawn begins painting the eastern horizon with pale shades of gold, Zuri remains in the branches above the sleeping savanna. New challenges still wait beyond sunrise. But tonight she endures. Not because she is the strongest predator. Not because she controls the largest territory. Not because she fears nothing. She endures because she refuses to surrender what she has earned. And perhaps that is the leopard's greatest lesson. The hunt may create success, but vigilance preserves it. For in Africa, survival is not won when the chase ends. Sometimes survival begins the moment the prize is finally yours. What does it truly mean to be strong? Across the vast grasslands of Africa, where golden waves of savanna stretch toward horizons that seem to touch eternity, a familiar figure moves beneath the rising sun. Dust swirls around its massive hooves. Birds rise from the grass at its approach. The African buffalo. To many, it is simply a powerful animal, a giant built for battle. A living fortress wrapped in muscle, bone, and horn. But nature often hides its deepest truths behind first impressions. Because the greatest challenge in the buffalo's life is not defeating its enemies. It is avoiding loneliness. And that single fear shapes everything. An adult African buffalo can weigh between 500 and 900 kilograms, while large bulls may exceed 1 metric ton. Their curved horns form a shield known as a boss, a solid structure capable of absorbing tremendous impact. Scientists classify them among Africa's famous Big Five, alongside lions, elephants, rhinos, and leopards. Yet despite their immense strength, buffaloes rarely trust survival to muscle alone. Like people facing life's uncertainties, they place their faith in family. A buffalo standing alone is vulnerable. A buffalo within the herd becomes part of something larger than itself. And so, from birth, every calf learns an unwritten rule, whispered across generations by the rhythm of countless hooves. Stay with the herd. One dry season morning, a young calf drifts only a few meters away from its mother, while searching for fresh grass near a shrinking water hole. To human eyes, the distance seems insignificant. To a lion, it is an opportunity. Hidden within the tall grass, several lionesses wait patiently. Their golden coats blend so perfectly with the savanna that they appear less like animals and more like shadows cast by the earth itself. Studies of predator-prey interactions across East and Southern Africa repeatedly show that isolation dramatically increases vulnerability. The buffalo's story reminds us that even giants need others. Perhaps that is why its journey feels strangely familiar. After all, humans are not so different. We build families, we build friendships, we build communities. And when life's predators appear, we rarely overcome them alone. Today, habitat loss, prolonged droughts, and changing ecosystems continue to challenge wildlife across Africa. Every generation of buffalo must adapt to a world that grows increasingly uncertain. Yet their story endures. Not because they are the fastest, not because they are the strongest, not because they are the luckiest, but because they stand together. And perhaps that is nature's greatest lesson. True strength is not measured by how much weight you can carry. It is measured by who stands beside you when the world becomes difficult. In the heart of the African wilderness, where survival is never guaranteed, and every sunrise writes a new chapter, the African buffalo continues to remind us of a timeless truth. No one survives alone. What if one of Africa's most intelligent animals was also one of its most misunderstood? Across the vast grasslands of the Serengeti, where the wind sweeps through golden plains, a strange sound echoes across the open plains. To many people, it sounds like laughter, wild, unsettling, almost sinister. It belongs to the spotted hyena. For generations, hyenas have been cast as villains in stories portrayed as thieves that survive only by stealing the hard work of others. Yet nature rarely follows human assumptions. Because behind that famous laugh lies a remarkable survivor. And behind its reputation lies a truth few people ever see. The greatest challenge in a hyena's life is not finding food. It is finding its place. An adult spotted hyena weighs between 45 and 80 kilograms, although large females can exceed 90 kilograms. They possess one of the strongest bite forces among mammals, capable of crushing large bones and extracting nutrients unavailable to most predators. Like people navigating families, workplaces, or communities, hyenas spend their lives balancing cooperation and competition. Because in the world of the hyena, belonging means survival, and exclusion can mean death. As the first light of dawn touches the savannah, a young hyena named Nuru follows the clan toward a distant water hole. She is curious, energetic, eager to prove herself. But curiosity often carries a price. Distracted by the scent of a recently abandoned carcass, she wanders farther and farther from the group. At first, the distance feels harmless. A few steps become a few hundred meters. Research shows that in many ecosystems, they hunt between 50 and 70% of the food they consume. We expect the strongest predators to rule through fear. The hyena survives through cooperation. We expect scavengers to be lazy. The hyena is one of Africa's most effective hunters. We expect intelligence to belong to humans and primates. Yet hyenas solve social problems, recognize allies, and navigate complex hierarchies every single day. The animal most often mocked may secretly be one of the smartest creatures on the savannah. And perhaps that says something about the danger of judging by appearances. Lions frequently kill hyenas during territorial conflicts. Drought reduces prey populations. Expanding human settlements fragment habitats that clans have used for generations. Like a weathered traveler crossing an endless desert, the hyena continues moving forward, despite obstacles that would overwhelm many other animals. Perhaps that is the lesson hidden within the hyena's laughter. The spotted hyena reminds us that survival is not always about being admired. It is not always about being feared. Sometimes it is about adapting when the world changes, remaining loyal when challenges arise, and continuing forward when others underestimate you. Because in nature, as in life, those who endure are not always the strongest. And beneath the vast African sky, where every sunset closes one chapter and every sunrise opens another, the story of the hyena continues. Welcome to Wildlife Survival.